Hello. It's gonna be a short video or shortest or whatever long it needs to be. And this is about the gift of empathy. Empathy is a beautiful thing because it helps you walk in someone else's shoes. It makes you aware of the impact that you leave in the world as you go. And something that comes with empathy that if you're very highly empathetic, you learn the importance of setting healthy boundaries, those for yourself and those for others. So, this will be a short video, I feel, because, the gift of empathy. Please look up empathy if you are unfamiliar with it. And if you are familiar with it, help me out, honey. This is an emotional day so far. Um, the beautiful thing about life is you enjoy the highs more when you have lows, and we've been experiencing low moments today. But low moments are part of this thing called life. I love life, and life loves me. And how would I be able to truly appreciate every high if I didn't have a low moment, right?
I'm trying to sum up the words.
You want to talk about how you feel? Express your emotions. I felt like crying all day, y'all.
I feel I feel disgusted. I feel emotional.
But I
I
also
feel shocked.
I feel strong and persevering and creative. Um,
I do feel strong also. I feel motivated too. Um,
so I wrote this affirmation that might be, I know it'll serve a great purpose if you guys hear it. We always have a house of our own to call home. Our home is overflowing with faith, patience, miracles, unconditional love, unconditional self love, and balance in all areas. And it has a pretty big place in my heart because I used to fear being houseless. And I experienced houselessness in March 2020. And I learned great empathy through that experience. I was speaking to a girlfriend of mine about something that I had done in the past. I feel led to share. So when I was younger and I was letting my shadow run the show, and I didn't understand how to be a friend to myself, and I didn't understand that I didn't understand what friendship was. And it wasn't that I was going around trying to maliciously hurt people. I just simply was not taking into consideration how others felt. I was in a very victimhood state. So in that time, I did not realize what self love was. Some would call me selfish now, but I know I'm not selfish. I just know I love myself. Back in the day, I definitely was selfish. And I was And I would tell you right now, I'll give you this, and I would, I would, I would acquiesce to your whim so that you could see I'm always here for you, but I wasn't there for myself. So it wasn't that I was a horrible person. I just didn't understand. They're just conflicting beliefs that don't fit. I wanted friends, so I thought I had to give to my detriment. And then I would subconsciously deprive myself of what I needed. So that smells good.
I,
I'm still talking, but if you want to talk, go ahead.
yeah, I'm just saying article.
Uh, so I met an earth angel. I don't remember exactly remember her name, but I remember her being a very sweet, intuitive, empathic goddess who was seeking peace, and she was surrounded by stress and negative energy. And I didn't realize that I wasn't good for her. You know, I had codependent traits, and even though I meant well to myself, like I said, I didn't take into consideration how my actions impacted others, you know. And when you're coming from a victim mentality, even if you're not aware of it, for example, me saying they hurt me, I'm changing the narrative to, I learned to be aware that this particular action can mean this is not going to be good for me long term. I learned discernment from these people. I learned that this is the type of people I choose to have around me, and this is the type I don't. And yes, it did hurt, but that pain has made me stronger, and I've created something beautiful from it. So the young lady became pregnant, and she didn't really have a good support system. And at the time, I thought I was big shit because I had a home, a house. I'm not gonna say home. I didn't know who I was, so I can't say I had a home. I had a house, and I was paying the rent, and I was getting used because I was putting out energy. Use me, and I was getting it back. But it wasn't because I was trying to be used, because I wanted to be accepted by giving and giving. So I had a home, well, a house. But we're gonna use the word home because we're home now. But I had a home, and I took it for granted. And I let her move in because I thought if she moves in with me, and I was lonely, a sign of codependency. If you notice you have any codependency ways, please become aware of it and do your inner work so that you can attract healthier relationships. And I let her move in with me. I begged her, basically begged her, come move in with me. I want to make it easy for you. Yeah, I lack the empathy to understand that if you're pregnant, your body can ache sometimes, the baby moving in your stomach. And when she found out she was pregnant, she was in her third trimester. She had been living life so fast, but not in a way where it's just like, where it's like, where she was living reckless. She was trying to balance being there for others and finding her own balance. And the more that she was setting boundaries with herself, she was getting pushed back so much so that when she found out she was pregnant, she realized she had to change something. And I wanted to come in and be a superhero to everybody except my own self. So I let her move in. I didn't have the empathy to understand what it was like to be pregnant during the time. And I would get on her like, you need to go look for a job, and you need to do this, and you need to do that. And I justify my actions by what I see my family do, what I have seen a lot of people in my community do, because it in my mind, in my reality, I had associated productivity with positivity and move action, doing something all the time, which was very unhealthy. So She stayed with me for about a week before I kicked her out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not have the empathy to understand she needs to rest her body. And I didn't understand that I had a poverty mentality because I was like, well, she can work, stay here with the baby and work and take care of the baby and help with the baby. I didn't realize how selfish I was being because in my mind, I wanted to travel and do all this stuff, and I had this unrealistic idea of what would make me happy my own detriment. I was trying to control everything, and I didn't realize what a good friend I had. And I kicked her out. And I justified it. I felt bad about it. I numbed my feelings. I kicked her out. I said she wasn't doing enough. Years later, I had become so unaware of a whole lot of things in life. And I apologized to her on Facebook. I'm sorry. And I know she read it and she was disgusted because it was like, it took you how many years to apologize to what you did to me? So I thank karma for giving me exactly what I gave out. In 2020, I experienced houselessness. And I wish that everyone has empathy, but I hope that you don't learn it the hard way. If there's something you don't understand about someone, ask them in a way that you would want to be asked or communicated with. For example, don't mistreat somebody like crap to find out how they feel. Because I've been the jerk and I've been the person who's like crying. So now I found my balance that I can tell you how a jerk operates, but I can also tell you how a victim operates. And now I can tell you how a victor operates so that you don't have to be on either side because either side isn't healthy. And if you can identify as a victim or as the predator type person, that's fine. It's just make peace with who you are in that moment and find your center, not my center, his center, her center, someone's idea, belief of a center. Find your center because being the victim, you'll attract predator. Being the predator, you'll attract prey and predator, you know? So when you find your center, you're able to develop empathy without all the tough shit that I had to go through. You know, if you can simply ask someone, I don't understand why you chose this particular meal over another. You know, based on my personal experience, I chose this particular meal because it reminds me of childhood. But I'm curious why you chose this meal. And if you give that person time to open up, they'll tell you a story that will you'll see it's not just about food, it's about something much deeper. Okay. Food is a psychological trigger for everybody, you know. So food goes deep into the psyche. The food that you choose says a lot about where you're at on the mental level, where you're going, how you're feeling, things of that nature. And for one, chocolate can mean something to chocolate can mean happiness. For another, it can mean peace. For another, it can mean I'm just trying to unwind. So empathy can help you understand that just because we may be wearing the same pair of pants or listen to the same people, we're not listening to them for the same reasons. It can help you understand that no, I haven't experienced this particular situation, but I am willing to ask. You know, and what people forget about empathy is boundaries and balance. We went over some boundaries yesterday. It's not my responsibility to make sure others are responsible. It's not my job to rescue people from the drama. It is okay if others get angry. It is okay to say no. It's my job to make me happy and figure out what brings me joy. It's not my job to think, feel, or live for others. I have a right to feel my feelings no matter what anyone else feels about my feelings. Oh, it felt good. No one has to agree with me. No one has a right to verbally abuse me, and that includes family, friends, partners, and coworkers. It's not okay to enmesh with my thoughts, emotions, or other people. It's okay to spend time alone without explaining myself. I do not need permission to be who I am, think, or to honor me. Other people have every right to not like me or disagree with me, but they do not have the right to disrespect me. I have a right to end draining conversations and relationships. I know I am enough. So, having empathy, you will feel other people's emotions. You'll be able to see their perspective, but you will also know that even though this person is feeling a little bit on the downside, it's not, I'm not going to take that on. But it'll also help you understand why they're feeling the way they're feeling if you want to go that deep. My husband is a king of empathy, and we're both learning the gift of boundaries. I mean, we have boundaries, of course, but we're learning it on levels that we haven't touched before, that it's mind blowing. So I go back to when I learned empathy about what it's like to be pregnant and houseless. And I ask that you don't purposely find out the hard way. And I'm not upset that I experienced houselessness for majority of my pregnancy. I am committed to righting every wrong in this life, past lives, that I have done to myself and to others. And the way that happens sometimes isn't the way I expected to. So sometimes it's simply me sharing my story. I've been on both sides of the spectrum, victim and victimizer. And that's why I stay in my own lane now. So when I was houseless and pregnant, I was afraid of rape. I was afraid of uh, human trafficking. I was afraid of not having food to eat. I was afraid of not being safe. I was afraid of a lot. And I started to understand what that young lady, a little bit of what she felt. You know, when I have a daughter who's 2, and I'm unable to see her in this present moment because her father's making it very difficult. I left a narcissist, went to start over with my daughter, with with my family, and found out through healing that my family was narcissists. And when you leave narcissists behind, they don't take too kindly to that. So I experienced what it felt like to have your child ripped from you. Yeah. And I experienced being out there without a roof over my head with my husband, because we was doing the work and learning to not become so obsessed with results that he experienced some things of his own. But what I learned was that being houseless and pregnant, you really realize what matters is your family. So I'm here to deliver a message. It don't matter what side of the coin you on, you can change if you commit yourself to it. There's no reason you should stay a victim. There's no reason you should stay a victimizer. If you've been a bully, okay, what you gonna do to change it? You put out what you attract. No one in this world is perfect. No one. And if you really want to live your best life, clean your karma up, you know, own your past, own everything about you. Don't try to hide stuff in the closet and say, well, I'm a different person today because I have this position. You can lose that position like that. I've heard people say things can change in the blink of an eye. And even though I felt it, I haven't realized when I've seen it. Things can change in the blink of an eye. I've been doing inner work for quite a long time, so is my husband. And we have been able to experience the fruits of our labor of cleaning up our karma.
2020.
Thank you. For it too. So empathy is important. I know I learned empathy through some tough situations. And I bless all of you with empathy to understand how others feel. Because when I used to let my shadow run the show, I would justify how I treated people. Well, if I had an unhealed wound where I felt bullied or something like that, you know, it came out in me trying to overpower people. And I still catch myself, am I still doing that? Like I'm not, if I am doing it, even though the method changed, how am I doing it? Because if I want to have harmonious relationships, I have to give that out. So I I do a lot of inner work so I can be not let my shadow run the show. And I'm not shaming my shadow. I finally own my shadow. But if you know that you get triggered by people who remind you of something from your childhood that can make you feel disempowered, and you go off the Richter scale and you try to do a power position and get control, that ends up hurting you. And you're not, if you have a powerful position and you try to take it out on others who trigger something in you from your childhood, you are strength, are you are a great teacher, because what me and my husband are learning from our situation is that we are persevering. There's a lot to learn, and our faith is greater than it was a moment ago. And back in the day, the victim in me would have been like, no, 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 honey.
22, 22,
22. No, honey, I don't want that to happen. Oh my gosh. And now the victor in me is just like, well, we've done what we can do. We did everything that we needed to do in this moment. Let's just be, because at this point, me trying to manipulate the situation to get them to act a certain way, who is that serving? That's not serving anybody. It's me playing their game. I'm not playing chess anymore. I'm not even playing the imagination game with them anymore. I'm just like, okay, I'm staying in my own lane. What I've learned is that when you are cleaning up your karma, put your pride aside and become humble. Accept that surrendering to something higher than you is powerful. Accept that when you clean up your karma, people who are stuck in the past are going to see you and they're going to be threatened by it. And you can respond in a negative manner by, well, I'm better than you because I've been doing all this inner work. No, I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. We're just people, everyday people. And when you accept that, right? When you accept that we're just all everyday people, it just gracefully choose not to have enemies. If someone wants to call you an enemy, you don't have to accept it. I have
what else is in my head? Sorry.
What else? I am everyday people. I wrote this beautiful affirmation. I think will serve all you who watch it. Just know that clearing up your karmic debt is a beautiful thing. Yeah, I mean, and learning empathy through the process is so beautiful. I don't have to shit on somebody to learn how it feels to be shitted on anymore, because I can sense how they're feeling. I can sense like, okay, well, here's what is good for my soul. This is what this person is asking. This is what this person needs, but this is what this person's asking of me. And I can't provide it. What I can give is by being a living example of what they need. But I will not exert myself like I used to before by trying to give them exactly what they're asking. Because in turn, they're not learning because they're not feeding their own souls. So, out of love for them, but mostly for myself, what can I do? If I feel called to like help them, then great. But if I don't feel called to help you, I have every right to do that because healthy boundaries, everyone needs them. We don't do codependency here.
Absolutely not.
If you have a codependent spirit,
Absolutely not.
I mean, it gets to the point where it's just like, okay, I'm going to set and be a living example of healthy boundaries. And if you don't like it, then I understand why you feel the way you feel due to something you experienced earlier in life, but that is not my responsibility to fix. And that's empathy with boundaries. But for someone who just simply needs to know I'm not by myself, I'm not alone, I'll just sit there with you in silence. You don't got to talk to me about nothing. Just sit there in silence and let's enjoy the moment, right? So I'll conclude this with clean up your karmic debt. It's your responsibility. And embrace empathy. And you don't have to learn empathy the hard way. I appreciate our home so much more because I experienced what it was like to not have a home. We always have a house of our own to call home. Our home is overflowing with faith, patience, miracles, unconditional love, unconditional self love, and balance in all areas. And if you are going through something right now where you're cleaning up your karmic debt, and like I said, you're getting a lot of pushback from people who are like, you're not the same, you changed up on me, and you're starting to receive the fruits of your labor, but you're like, I don't know, keep going. I forgive all who choose to be my enemies. I adopt a victor mentality and release all traces of victimhood. I learn from all experiences and apply the wisdom to my daily life. Do not stay stuck beating yourself up, feeling guilty about what you did yesterday, or just go on with your life. Someone can come to me and say, I fucked you. Okay, yeah, you did. All right. Mm-hmm. And what did I learn from the experience? I learned that I didn't love myself enough to have high standards. I had low standards for myself, so I accepted low standards. And then when I saw high standards, I wondered, how did people do that? If someone says to me, I know all about you from your past, I'm glad that you have seen my past self and you're seeing me now. My story is beautiful.
Facts. I really feel that.
Yeah.
I really feel that.
Go ahead.
100%. No, I actually like that. I actually have nothing to say.
Is that it?
Yeah, you pretty much said it all.
It's beautiful.
We've been on both sides of the coin. We've had it all, and we've had nothing. And we worked our way to the top. We're very empathetic.
But we have healthy boundaries. So
Yes, we do have healthy boundaries. We also don't absorb what's not ours.
No. This is, oh my God.
Cleaning up karma. And I think we're just gonna be ratchet with that and just that's it. You take the chip and
Hold on.
Tip it in
You know
there.
what, baby? Can you talk about, like, can you give them your perspective on this topic? Because this topic is very important. And it was in my head. And I know you're the first person to talk about it. Like, concerning, let's say, you know what's yours is yours, and you have people trying to take it from you. So, what do you do in the instant instead of worrying? You know, because I was going to say, you already act as if your victory is here. But what helps you?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with this.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's okay to worry, but just know if you continue to worry, you have already lost.
Yep.
It's okay, and what I mean by that is because that is something that I'm still learning, and I'm not gonna be like I got it down pack. I'm the best at it. La 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 blah blah blah. No, I'm not. Today I made a big step today. So, meaning that it's okay to worry in that second, in that present moment. It's okay to worry, but you have to know that your spirit guides and and the universe have your back. It's okay in that moment to worry because you don't know the unknown, and it's okay that you don't know the unknown.
It's okay if it scares you. It's okay
But
if
holding
you're
on
trying
to
be
that,
positive.
yes. But know that if you're going to continue to hold on to that worry, then you already lost.
Yep. We literally have someone who's trying to see us back out on the streets. And I ain't even mad at her.
I ain't mad at her either.
Because it's just like,
She
okay.
she needs to understand that we're on the universe's time.
No, she understands it. Coco pointed out to me she understands everything that's happening. The thing is, I'm not upset. You want to know why? Because it's just like I've been on both sides of the coin.
Same here.
I understand why she doing what she doing, and
Gino, this is totally different.
but it's also fuck shit.
One day we're gonna do a video about when about fuck that stuff.
Really?
Yeah. How fucking yeah. About what you be eating in this video.
Yo, I'm always eating every video.
I love it.
Even when we was on Facebook Live, y'all catch me. But yeah, I ain't mad at her. She did some fuck shit. I did some fuck shit. And you know
done
what?
some fuck shit. And you know, want to know something? I'm trying to say that all bad karma is being cleared out. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this issue is our last karma.
As a couple, or because I know I got my daughter's father.
As a couple, as an individual.
You mean I did what I need to do to clean up?
Yeah, like we're about to cross the white line, but so they just said, "Shit, where you think you're going?" And we're just about to move, bitch. Get out the way.
Get out the way,
bitch.
Get out the way. Boom, boom. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Wait, you told me it's cleared up with my ex?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't even know. Thank you.
I'll say it on camera too. The only thing that the only thing that stopped that what cleared it most was the person that you let go that was connected to it also.
Oh, you're right.
You let go of it, just like how I let go of my.
Rest in peace. I don't know what it is.
Jesus. Jesus. Can't take you nowhere.
I heard rest in peace. My bad. Don't listen to me.
And with that said, it's okay. Like I said, it's okay to worry. Just don't hold on to that worrisome emotion.
Do something that's fun. Like we watched a good movie, and we hope y'all.
We watched 2 good movies.
Yep.
I'll actually verify it too. You should watch
Real Genius.
Real Genius.
Yo, it's an 80s movie that was way ahead of its time.
And you should watch The Craft.
The original.
Yeah.
I was just the second Craft.
This is not a movie review, but I just want to say real quick. It was like the Craft Legacies just stripped the original Craft and just pasted it, copied and pasted it for
I tried to justify
generation.
it. I tried to say, well, maybe the generations are just repeating.
No, it was horrible. The original is better than the. I wouldn't even call that a reboot because of the ending. No spoilers. I'm not gonna spoil it. And I said, we like to have fun. Just, kick it with us. Grab your snacks, your bottles, your weed, all of that, all the goodies in the cookie jar.
So every time you see me, I'm probably gonna be sitting down at a table, eating some good home cooked food meals, and hopefully my foodies like to come on, join me, share what you're eating in the comments. He made some homemade dip, y'all.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah, that was good. I feel better since I got that out. Cause I tell you, after what happened today, I won't run around the neighborhood crying, screaming, tearing up every goddamn thing I could.
You know what I should do? It's 30 minutes. Why the fuck?
Should I read them?
Yeah.
He did say we're gonna do a reading yesterday, and he's doing it now. Divine timing. Woo, Lord.
For those that saw the video, heard me say I was gonna do reading yesterday. Forgive me. I've been going through my own things. I do my own little cleansing. So today will be a reading on what you need to know from the divine. And there's nothing wrong with knowing what you need to know.
Mm-hmm. Got enough wrong. Honey.
Right? That shit is good.
I'll give you some. My bad, 'cause you gotta keep your feet and your hands clean. I understand.
Please don't eat all the shit.
This is my only bowl for the day. I mean, no more chips. I'm gonna just drink a whole bunch of water afterwards.
What's in there? Oh, you're good, baby. You're good.
I will eat some supper right now, though.
All right. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I hope that's not for us, because I'm gonna bust out crying.
I can't. How I didn't leave me alone. I did it.
What else do you need me to do? We made phone calls. We did what we need to do. We did prosecute this human vessel. What the hell, man?
Help me, please. All right. So your first card is called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. So you guys are being called to step up. It can be yeah, I see that. It can be being called to step up for taking the lead on something.
Speaking your truth to yourself, or just stepping
or to
back.
Somebody else. If somebody needs to hear about themselves, you better tell them.
Or stepping away from a situation that don't serve you. Sometimes stepping up means leaving things behind in your past that don't serve you. Ugh.
I really do. I really do. We're just so authentic. Um, I'm also hearing that you're being called to step up in a relationship. Whatever, it can be a friendship, platonic. Your next card is the cosmic heart, devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. So the universe is asking you guys, what can you do to make your life a moving prayer? How can you give in to the universe and just be like in the water?
The first card ain't for us, right?
No.
Good.
This is not for us. It doesn't. I don't. It doesn't. I don't resonate. You resonate with?
No, I'm like, how much more stepping up can I do? Damn it!
Anyone stepping up, I'm gonna be Jeff Hardy in here. Do a swanton bomb off the ladder. I'm gonna show you right after.
Okay, so I was just like, He likes WWE.
Mm-hmm. I keep up with it now, but it's better than It's better when it was when I was younger, with the Attitude Era and shit like that. Now it's.
He watches what culture?
Shout out to WWE What Culture.
Yeah, check him out. He's wonderful. I wonder if he
Simon Miller.
I wonder if he's a water sign. I wonder if he's a water sign. That man expresses his emotions.
He be having me in tears
so beautifully.
He be having me.
He's one of the best commentators for wrestling, and I don't even like wrestling.
So, yeah, the universe is asking you, what can you do to give into me, I the universe, I God, I the angels and spirit. What can you do to give into me and just be? I also feel you're being called to step up to make your life a moving prayer. You're being called to give yourself to the universe.
Don't let folks get you down.
Which is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
That may resonate with me.
I like this energy. Whoever this energy is, beautiful.
It's a collective. It's a general reading. If it resonates, like and comment.
Subscribe, share. It's all up to you.
Wow, this is at the bottom of the deck. The next card is the Great Serving, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So I'm hearing that you guys need to be more softer to yourself. I know times may seem hard. Damn, this sounds like us too. That's a damn, this sounds like us too. Times are hard. No matter what you're going through, don't beat yourself up about it. Don't cause conflict. I'm not hearing with others, and if you are causing conflict to others, you should really stop that. But within yourself, be kinder to yourself.
Get some water. I get some more dip for you. You want some dip? I feed you a couple of chips and I stop eating. I'm glad you feed us for well. Let me tell you.
2 cards fell out here. Look at that.
I think I would be upset if I didn't eat as good as I did.
Okay. I really don't do reverse cards on this deck, but it came out. So, the first card is Breath of the Cosmos in reverse. My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So you guys are not, I'm hearing you guys are moving against the universe. Okay, this doesn't resonate with me. because I'm moving with the universe. You guys are moving against the universe, and the universe is okay. This makes sense. The universe is asking, is calling you to step up, to make your life, to give into the universe, and be softer to yourself, where you are not letting the universe do its thing.
Damn, it's good.
And this card is the Sea of Mintaka in reverse. Seeing potential, bringing around consciousness to light. So you guys are not bringing the unconsciousness to light. It's like something that you're missing is in the back of your mind, in the back of your head, and you're not bringing it to the surface. You're not bringing it to light. And it's like a connecting pieces. It's like a piece of the puzzle that's missing. But once you find it, everything will click in. This card, once you click it, this card, once you click it, once you click the pieces of the puzzle together, it's
Say
like,
it 3 times. I should be getting paid every time you say you repeat the same phrase over and over.
That's how real it is.
Once you click it. Like a seatbelt.
Like a seatbelt. You'll have an aha moment, and this will become this because you brought it to the light.
Yo, I am always eating.
I'm gonna pull a few more cards.
Every video I'm always eating.
I know, and I love it. Watch. I'm telling you, we're gonna have mad activities. Like when this becomes live, I'm gonna be asking everybody in the comments, guess what she's eating? And if you can guess it right, you'll get a free reading or something. A free personal reading or we'll mail a free crystal to your house. Something like that, a pendulum, a deck of cards or something.
A deck of cards?
No.
No. Okay with you.
Your next card is Activated Earth. Power play, ley lines, trust where you're led. See, the universe is saying, trust me. Trust in me. Like the why am I getting the Jungle Book snake in my head? You know, the snake, he was gonna trust in me. But don't take that literally, because there's like nothing bad's gonna happen to you. Just trust in the universe.
Lord knows we trust him. Lord knows we trust him. It's hard sometimes, but it's worth it.
It is.
I'm really craving some ice cold alkaline water.
Speaking of water, next card is Will and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So I'm hearing that you guys need to tell your story, sing your song. You might have to change your frequency. As in, like, I'm hearing that you also may be stretching the truth a little bit. So change your frequency, but sing your song. Dive deep. The universe got you. You may have to switch a little things up.
I'll be worth it.
Right, yes.
Okay, I'm done. So I don't want to eat all the salsa for me. I guess I just dip it in here. That's how much I love you.
Is there more salsa?
Of course, it's more.
Then go get some.
No, I'm gonna take from you.
Then go get some.
Okay. Finish your reading.
I love you.
This last bit is for you, honey. Me and baby girl might lay down after this.
Your next card is Starkeeper. Cosmic Ancestor. See the light by staying grounded. So you guys need to stay grounded. You guys are being asked by the universe to ground. Go outside. Stick your toes. Stick your feet in the sand.
And the ant pile, kidding.
In the go.
Really
Go talk to Mother Nature, or I know it's getting cold outside. You can look up frequencies and binaural beats for rooting your chakra. So you can play rooting binaural beats or frequencies.
We're passing on knowledge that we got from other tarot readers too. So
passing on knowledge from the tarot community. So yeah, the universe is asking you to ground yourself. How can you ground yourself more? And your final card.
Oh Lord. Oh, that's a big chunk of thing.
It's the whole deck. Imagine.
Every video I eat.
Look, confirmation. Your last card is surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So once you give into the universe, you'll be enjoying life more than you are now. Sing your song, staying firm by it. Trust that the universe got you. Be tender to yourself. And the bottom of the deck energy is baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. You see, you know what you guys are doing. You guys got to do it. You guys got it going on. You know?
You got it going on. I used to be scared of the deck.
Now I throw lips to this shit. Handle it like a rip.
I said depths.
See, follow your intuition.
I used to be scared of the deck. Now I really do readings. I used to be scared of the decks. Now I do readings.
Imagine. Like, I love him. I came. All right. We see you now. We see you.
Your car is now at your camera.
So, yeah, trust your intuition. Step up. Give yourself to the universe. The universe got you. Stop treating yourself so roughly. The universe, like I said, the universe got you. Stop Stop getting in the universe's way. Also, there's something in your subconscious that you need to be conscious about. Bring it to the light. Sing your song, stay grounded, and you'll start enjoying life more.
Yeah.
I'm hearing, well, how do I do that? Listen to your intuition. Your higher self knows. Your higher self will always love and protect you. Your higher self will always do what's best for you.
The rest is yours because you deserve it.
You deserve it.
Also, me and the baby.
And that is today's reading.
Me and the baby, we on some stuff we willing to walk
It's that resident.
and waddle to the bed together.
Oh yes, yes. I thought it was gonna be like a walk somewhere else. I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm.
And that's sad.
Mm-hmm. And if you know you done did everything you supposed to do, and you wonder where your manifestation at, stop worrying about it. Ugh. Spirit was telling me that too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Magical beings.
55555. Ladies
Change
and
is
gentlemen,
happening.
magical beings of all ages, ancestors
Crown
of
shop
ours
for
and
doing
yours, angels, archangels, gods and goddesses, God, the universe, the creator. And if I'm missing anybody, I love you. Bye.